what's up, everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. We are coming at you with a super spicy episode 335, and we're recording on July 14th, 2025. I am Doug, and joining me today, we got Warren.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
As a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, join the SojuTalk Discord, and be a part of the nation. In terms of announcements, in the After Hours segment this week, we are doing a fan favorite, the top 10 favorite songs of 2025 so far. We're including all songs up until this week. So the 3 songs we're covering this week are also eligible for that. So
nice.
Someone might include a song from there. It could happen.
Damn,
Ooh.
I think a lot of people think 2025 is a down year. I don't know if I agree with that, but hopefully we're gonna get some diversity in our top 10s maybe.
We'll get into it at the end.
All right, let's get to the big new releases. We got 3 releases this week. We have VIVIZ, Lala, Love Me. We have Blackpink, Jump. Twice, This Is 4. Before we get to the songs this week, let's address something. All right.
Okay.
First of all, VIVIZ, Lala, Love Me beat ATEEZ by like 3 to 4 votes in our poll for the 3rd place spot. I think that Blackpink and Twice, they were gonna get covered. They dominated the polling. It came down to VIVIZ and ATEEZ. VIVIZ won. Some people were like, you know, you guys are a little bit your podcast sometimes does a lot of girl groups, not covers enough boy groups. Fair point. I do agree with that. Should we intervene sometimes? Maybe. We'll do it on a case-by-case basis. But this week, the argument versus VIVIZ and ATEEZ, before the show, we talked about this internally. Warren had some good points about this discussion.
I mean, the VIVIZ track is the title track of their first full-length album release. This is a big deal for these kids. And for the ATEEZ folks, I'm not saying it's a minor release, but it is a title track of a repackage of an EP they released, I think like 2 or 3 or so weeks ago. So in my head, this felt like an extension of what we saw a couple weeks ago. And even though I'm aware that the musical style has completely shifted, but with VIVIZ, it felt like a good checkpoint that we should be covering with these kids, especially because we've covered their like journey so far.
We have, yeah.
Not that I think, you know, it's not like I try to like ignore boy group music or like, you know, like just cover girl groups in general. And I think that's pretty clear in like the way we cover VIVIZ. It's like they have very clearly not been my favorite girl group at all. Is that going to change today? Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. It comes down to a case by case.
The crux of it really comes down to if it was VIVIZ versus NCT Dream's title track this week, there would have been a better argument there. But with this VIVIZ ATEEZ discussion, I think covering VIVIZ, I could see why we're going to do that. And as Warren said, going forward, it's a case-by-case basis. If there's anything really egregious, we'll obviously step in and adjust. Yeah. All right, let's start at the top. VIVIZ, Lala Love Me, they are from Big Planet Made. Last 3 VIVIZ songs are Shush, Maniac, and Pull Up. Hey guys, I'm here to tell you that this is a good song. You should cleanse your ears and listen to this one.
It's fast.
What I will say is, I don't think we're taking a lot of risks here, but all the decisions that we made were clean, compact, made sense. We made right decisions with this song, but I don't think we're making big risks here. So you know, but do we need to take risks? Nah, we could just make good music, and that's what we did.
But is it good music if it doesn't take any risks?
I think there could be.
I think it could be. I know you're being a devil's advocate here, but I honestly
the way I see it is that you can have good music that is also very comfortable, like not super like genre changing, you know, and it's still good. I think for them, this sound that they came with feels very familiar, a very good fit for them. Like vocally, I think concept wise too, like it's very chic but flirty, and it fits them. I think it makes sense with what they've done before, like with Maniac. This I think feels like a progression from that, and that makes sense. I think it works. I can see why they did it, why they went this route.
It definitely feels like an extension of Maniac and in a way where it doesn't feel like they're redoing it, but more so like further exploring the sound. They're still within the K-pop version of like electro funk. I think the chorus in particular functions very closely to how Maniac functions. And it almost functions in the way we used to call these drops like anti-drops, anti-choruses back in the day. Still kind of is, but like I don't have an issue with it. And if anything, once you get to the chorus, it's like a very, even though it's a bit of an anti-chorus, it has a very uplifting mood to it. Whereas
that's my point,
right?
Yep.
Like leading up to it, at the entire intro and the verse, there's these like acoustic guitars in the background. It's kind of melancholic. It's a little ballady. It's a little more like, some might say dreary, some might say sentimental. But after you get through all that, they shift it completely once you get to the chorus, and that kind of did like it reminded me of ITZY a lot, like early day ITZY, where like they would shift up a very minor mood into a major mood between the chorus and the verses. I'm thinking like Dala Dala or Icy. And like it was, I don't know, I think it was very effective and like almost very impactful, where like I remember the chorus, you know what I mean? Like it's a good chorus, you know? But Doug, you also like the chorus?
Yes, here's the thing. It is anti-drop E, but as you said, it doesn't make me feel like, oh, we just decided to be a contrarian here and not have an upbeat chorus, you know? It builds the energy. We go down, but we're still like having fun, and then we get into a normal chorus, right? I thought that was a good decision over there.
So you're saying
I hated some.
You're saying it's functionally and acoustically a good anti-chorus that makes sense rather than.
Yes, I think for sure.
Sure, then okay.
How about you, Anita?
Yeah.
How do you feel about La La Love Me?
I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, it feels very comfortable and familiar for them. Like I feel like it fits them. Going back to the chorus though, the La La Love Me line, like after that line, I really like that part. But the section where they start, which I think is essentially the beginning of the chorus, it's the oh my god, and then they repeat that. I think there's 2 lines where they do that. I don't know. Maybe I just need to listen to it a little more. But for some reason, that the delivery or just hearing it in the chorus like that, it felt a little odd to me. Because I think the line is like, "Oh my God, did you say you love me?" Like that's the line, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know. I felt it was a little odd. Maybe I just
You're bugging, Anita. You're tweaking over here.
Do you think the lyrics are wrong? Like they shouldn't be saying "Oh my God" if they heard someone say "I love you." You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. I guess it felt a little. It felt a little off in the atmosphere of the song, because to me, I guess the oh my god line felt a little like too how should I say it? Like it felt a little unserious to me, but the rest of the song felt like kind of not mature, but like I don't know, more like I said, more chic, more I don't know, fancy, elegant. I don't know. I feel
Anita's on her yard saying you can't be sophisticated and still be saying, "Oh my God." That's what I'm hearing, Warren. Is that just
no?
me?
No, that's not what I mean. I think it was just
this is true. Sophisticated people say, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah, that's true.
Sure.
What if they had said, "Oh my goodness," and they were demure and mindful there? Would that have been okay with you, Anita?
No. I think it was more of the delivery of it, where like.
Okay.
I don't know. I felt it was a little odd.
Oh
but
my
it's not
lord!
the
Did Art Thou finally speak to me?
I get what I think what Anita's trying to say here. They followed the beat so well there that it felt weird. I think that's essentially what you're saying.
Right. They say it on the beat, so I don't know. I can get over it though, because I feel like the rest of the chorus I really like, and it's really catchy. I like how they performed that section. I think it was like definitely the highlight of the song.
All I know is catchy song gonna get some points. Inha's haircut's gonna get some points from me on this song. You know, I thought that the vocals were great throughout the whole song. I thought the bridge part made sense. We didn't add in a weird rap section. We made right decisions throughout this entire song. I thought like there's nothing for me. I don't think there's anything like egregious about this song anywhere, which is saying a lot.
See, okay. That's where I come back to what I said at the top of this discussion, where like they played it safe. They made all the right decisions. But now I'm like, why would I listen to this over Maniac? You know, like...
Well, this one's funner, I think. It is.
Okay, no. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying La La Love Me sounds exactly like Shh or Maniac, because they're very clearly different songs. But it is a sound to me where it feels like it's been played a little bit. And while I appreciate that they're doing a really good job of it, it's not something that piques my interest the most, because it's very classically K-pop. And on one hand, it feels a little dated almost in that aspect, where like if I look at it with the other two tracks we have this week, it has the benefit of it feels a lot better paced, and truth to be told, this is the only track where it's like longer than 3 fucking minutes to speak.
Oh my God, yeah.
But on the other hand, it also feels like we retained some of that sound that was popular maybe about 4 or 5 years ago and kind of kept it. And don't get me wrong, I don't think VIVIZ's current audience is looking for VIVIZ to change up the sound drastically and start doing something wildly trendy. I don't think that's for them. But on the other hand, I think while it's acceptable up until La La Love Me, I think after this, I'm going to look at them and be like, okay, what else do you have in your armory of weaponry? You know what I mean? Like,
let's be fair here. We kind of gave to us a bad, like lesser scores for somewhat of a similar thing, where we essentially said we've had the same to us song about 3 times in a row. I would say here, I don't personally think we're approaching that, but if you have that argument, I could agree with that.
Okay, I personally gave Countdown by To Us a 3.
Ooh.
Remember that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I complained the most about... No, I complained. The thing is, between VIVIZ and To Us, with the way To Us is releasing songs, it felt like the patterns were a little too evident about how they were duplicating things. Here, I'm not too annoyed by it. You know what I mean? Like, we're doing similar stuff. They sound like extension. They sound like they're from the same artist. That's all cool. Now my question next becomes, you've done this arc of your artists, of this your discography, and it makes sense. This is your first full-length album release. Like, that's cool. Now my question becomes, what else can you do? And I'm, if I think about VIVIZ and where they've been with like G-Friend and like all that, like I don't know.
I see that. I just found this one a little more upbeat than the previous stuff. But hey, good effort. Get good effort from VIVIZ. I like what they're doing. Let's pivot. Okay, we finally got the music video, guys. We got Blackpink Jump. They're from YG. Last 3 songs: Shut Down, Pink Venom, Love Sick Girl, from back in before the mini hiatus. I don't know what we want to call it, because they were all doing their solo stuff. But they released the song essentially to accompany their Deadline tour that they're doing. They performed this song well before this music video came out. We saw all the Twitter clips and stuff like that of this song. So now we got the music video. Let me just say, people are divided about this song. In my Soju polling data, we have 3 peaks. We have a low score, a high score, and a medium score. We have a triple peak again. I surprisingly get down with this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm weak towards EDM a little bit, and Diplo's worked on this to an extent with Teddy. But this song's kind of a vibe, is it not? Like, I'm like, hey! I'm thinking if I was at the concert and this shit came on, especially if you had never heard this, you were in the Seoul dates, right? The first 2 dates, and they performed this song, and they dropped the beat part, and I would be like, holy shit, this is so much fun! That's what I would feel like. I don't know. And now that we've had a little bit of time to digest it, I think it kind of holds up. I've enjoyed this track.
Anita, how did you feel about this song?
I think I'm somewhere in the middle peak, right? I think I get the vibe, I get the energy, and this is very much like a clubby techno song from them. I think it was interesting to hear that the verses have more of like a Western vibe to it. I can't pinpoint what it is, but like I'm thinking like the synth or guitar melody that's in the background feels very Western, like a pop Western vibe, which was nice. And then the main hype part is once you get to the chorus, right? Because they do a little sample of this very, very famous techno 90s song by The Who, Meet Her at the Love Parade. I've heard it remixed a lot in like Boiler Room sets and stuff like that. So I feel like I
Wait, Anita, you watching Boiler Room sets? Are you?
I do.
I do too.
They're fun, and you hear a lot of really cool samples. And I feel like I've heard this before, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I kind of wish they would have done something a little more with it because it is a very recognizable bit. And I think the only thing they do that I thought was cool, and I kind of wish we did more, was that towards the end they go like a bit higher. I don't know if it's a full octave, but they go higher, and I thought like, oh, we're gonna do something here, and then it ends. Yeah, okay, so it's a key higher, but it was interesting. I think I liked elements of this. I just wish it would have been like more cohesive in a way. Maybe I felt like the sound, like the instrumental, didn't match some of the visuals that I saw. So I saw the clips from the concert before I saw the music video. So I got to see some of the choreos of how they were performing it live. I kind of wish it would have done more choreo because it's a lot of jumping, and of course it's a club type of beat. But I don't know. I kind of wish there was more of the Blackpink choreo that I typically like.
Let's talk about the visuals in a second because I want to take a second to describe like the song like acoustically and whatnot, right? Because like it's like you mentioned, like it's very. This is the first time we got something from Blackpink that's like very heavily EDM, but like not trap. This is not like trap EDM at all. Like there's trap hip hop moments in there, but like you mentioned, like we're getting a lot of influences from techno, from drill, Jersey, but like also like Euro, trance, hyper techno. I think is like the overall genre umbrella I would use to describe this. And then near the outro, with the ending, like you mentioned, it steps up into this hard style secondary drop, and so it's like we're pulling very heavily from like recent trends in like electronic music, and like I feel very cautious about saying this, but this might be the first time where I felt like Blackpink is, for the first time in their career, like actually ahead of the trend curve beyond like other folks. Where like, don't get me wrong, I've seen some people trash on the drop and like how it sounds dated and whatnot, but I think if you're aware of like how music has been trending recently, it makes sense because like that hyper pop and rage movement that was popular 3-4 years ago has been developing into this rave music, club music, techno, hard style, these hyper pop alternatives, both in Korea and America, right? Like in America, Too Hollis has been the huge big name that we saw last year. Kim J, Korean American producer who also works with Twaliss, also did an EP with Effie called E this year. Jackie Y has been going in this direction. EK from Show Me the Money 777 has been going in that direction, where they go full on techno, hard style, very club EDM rave music heavy kind of sounds. So I don't think this is coming out of nowhere, and in fact it's crazy to me that Blackpink picked up on a trend that's still like pretty alternative, brought it to the mainstream in a way, particularly if you think about how it functions in Korea, and it's at the same time it feels very, very distinctly Blackpink and very still distinctly Teddy. The way they use sample riffs, the way Teddy does that little fucking ending, like that, it all feels like the formula's still there, but it feels like a lot of that's been changed up and modernized for the first time in like 7-8 years of doing this fucking podcast where I've been complaining about this since like where like
does it not feel like Teddy has some mojo back? Does it not feel like that these days?
This is why I've been complaining the past decade, where I know this man is talented and he's been phoning it in the past 10 years. Now he's
his company's running on all cylinders right now, and they're doing great.
That's a lot.
You know,
only if they would drop more Sony songs.
I know that's the only weird spot about their company, but like Meow's doing good, Isna's doing good, as we mentioned. This Blackpink thing, people are polarized by it. The K-pop Demon Hunters, they worked on that primarily. Like they're doing fantastic. Their company. I feel like it's Teddy's middle finger to YG. That's my honest take of it.
Let's go back to the song. I love these drops. I think the sound is great. Yes, you know, Dahul, you know, Meet Her at the Love Parade. It's a very common sample, but at the same time, like I was big into it. I was thinking more of less of Dahul and more of VIVIZ Azbek, if you guys are aware of who that is. A lot more brass heavy, and that one's a little more minimal techno, but I don't know. I was having a really good time at that drop. I just had a lot of fun. Once we got to like the final drop with like the hard style change up at the end, I was like ready to fucking bang. I was like jumping up and down. I was like, yes, go.
Too short though.
And then it cuts off. I'm like, what the fuck? So again, my complaint is track feels great, but like, why are none of these drops developed? Why is it short? Why is it so short?
You know what they should have done? They should have made the song like, I don't know, a little longer, have a drop happen. So like the song's like 3:40, but then just repeat the drop for like 9 minutes. Just leave it there, dude. Could you imagine if they had dropped the music video, like the song doesn't really end, but it just keeps repeating, like because you know people are having a good time, and the music video is like 9 minutes, 52 seconds. Like that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, give me a full set. Nah, I'm down.
It would be kind of cool.
I don't know, because like you get to that hard style moment at the end, and you're like, yes, this is the moment we've been going for, and then it ends. I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey guys, on a not musical level, hey, Lisa might be my favorite member of Blackpink at the moment. Blue-eyed French boy might got her tripping, but circle lens wearing blonde Thai girl got me tripping these days, I guess. Hey, I think Lisa's doing fantastic. I don't know why. She just keeps getting better, which is surprising to me.
I thought Jenny sounds fantastic. I think she carried the song sound-wise, and then Rose too. Like,
I love the "Are you not entertained" line, because it. So if you not know, if you're like a youngin and you've never seen the movie Gladiator before, "Are you not entertained" by
is that where that came from?
I don't know if that's where that comes from, but "Are you not entertained" is an extremely famous line from Gladiator. So it's like the most. It's like the peak of the movie is when he says that out.
Wow, I didn't know it's from the Gladiator.
Yeah, if you just Google "Are you not entertained," it literally comes up just from the movie.
Yep,
it's when Maximus Decimus Meridius, that's his name, if I remember. Yep, when he says that out loud in the Colosseum. "Are you not entertained?" And for me, I was just like, Lisa, I see what you're doing here.
The thing is, here's the thing though, like, and I'm building towards something positive for Blackpink, so hear me out. We're sold on "Are you not entertained" being something pulled from Gladiator into Blackpink. We were not, however, sold on "Look up in the sky, it's a plane, it's a
bird, it's a plane."
Yeah, we were not sold on that. So to me, the fact that we just had that conversation feels like there's been I don't know. I'm sold on this vibe change.
I am too.
I'm sold. Like,
here's the reality: is they got nothing to prove anymore. They're all doing very well in their solo careers, and at this point, having anything Blackpink proper feels like a treat, honestly. And I don't think they needed to do too much to keep the masses happy, other than the haters who are always gonna hate anyway. So I'm just having a good time, you know. And I was thinking, this is a tour accompanying song. If you bought tickets, which means you're a fan of Blackpink, and they dropped this shit, you'd be having a great time, honestly.
How could you not? Yeah. It maybe it's because in the music video, like, Rose had her signature hairstyle from Apatu. but like it really felt like for a moment these kids have gone their ways separately to do their own little thing for a second, and then they came back, and it's like it just felt like a cool moment where they were gone for a couple seconds to do their own little thing, and they still came back to do this whole thing. And it's like, sure, you might be complaining, about how they phoned it in here or there, but like otherwise, like it feels like a very solid, feels like a good collaborative moment, you know?
It's like a victory lap, honestly. I think so. It's like when the crew's been apart for the summer and y'all get on that Discord call and you're like, hey, we're back.
Right.
That's what it feels like to me.
Right.
I thought it was good. It was a fun time. Anyone got any closing thoughts? Anyone got?
You want to talk about No, let's talk about the video real quick.
Video. People are not happy about supposed AI usage in the music video. Warren, you're someone who is invested mentally into AI to an extent. How do you feel about these claims?
Okay, I mean, well, first off, I think the video looks cool.
Yes.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go ahead and say this is Dave Mayer's like best work. So Dave Mayers is the director of the video. He's worked on Travis Scott a bunch of times. He's done like Espresso. He's a very famous music video director in America. And I think his style is definitely like being shown here, particularly in those like early scenes where like they go inside somebody's ear and it's like Blackpink, and they go inside somebody's mouth and it's fucking Blackpink, and it's like the absurdity of like a million people banging their heads like that. People rolling down an angled floor like that all feels very Dave Mayers-y. Like that's his like signature stuff. To the point where I felt like he was phoning in a little bit. But like, I mean, the visual style is cool. I still think it works. Now with the AI usage, I studied film a little bit. I did like video work back in college. Now because of my work, I have to deal with AI. Not that I deal with like generative video AI. Like I don't know how VO3 is developing right now, but to me, it really felt like the only AI usage was like the backdrop footages of the city. Like all those drone shots, they're AI. You know what I mean? The intro or like the scenes near the end where like the members are like flying. Crowd. Right. Yeah. Like that is clearly that backdrop is like that comes clearly AI. The scenes where like the four members are running very quickly.
Oh yeah.
That the backdrop there is clearly AI. Like those are generative AI moments. But like people have been saying like, oh, it's like this whole video is AI generated. Like the members are AI generated. I'm like, no, guys, no. This is CGI. It's called green screen. If you saw Phantom Menace, you would know what it is. I don't know. How'd you guys feel about the video?
Thought it's fine.
I think it added to the atmosphere of the song in a way.
Oh.
Yeah, because I mean, I compared it when I saw it, right? Because I think some of the visual motifs of like them running and then like the way their heads are kind of like a little. It looks a little unnatural, right? Like the way they're running and then the movement of the head. It reminded me a little bit of aespa's Supernova, which also had a little bit of how should I say it? Like something a little quirky, like a little off, where this is not really them, like this doesn't lok natural, but it's adding to the song and like the vibe of it, like the hype of it. I don't know, I thought it made sense to have this sort of visual for this song. I wasn't as aware of the AI usage because I guess I didn't think it was super distracting. I think that's my biggest issue sometimes, where I feel like the AI becomes
as long as the AI is not shit, I don't give an F.
Right.
To be honest with you.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like people have been saying this is like poor, cheap AI slop, and I'm like,
it's fine.
Really? I need to look at it again.
If they want slop, they could just go to the bathroom, turn on the lights, and look at themselves if they really want.
That was aggressive. Damn.
Bro, I had a little caffeine today, dude. I just wanted to say that. I don't know. It's fine. once we get to the Soju scoring, I'm gonna show you guys the Blackpink distribution that we have here.
Yeah.
I have an image about the Blackpink distribution, and what it speaks to me. The crux is people are gonna hate. They're gonna find reasons to hate. K-pop should be fun. I'm having fun. Who the F cares, right? That's where I'm at with this. I'm having a good time. They're looking like they're having a good time. They're touring. They're making money. People are having a good time going to this concert. So be it, right?
I mean, this is, I think, the first time on the show where I've
having
been...
a good time?
Sorry, what?
That you're having a good time with Blackpink?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow.
Like,
I'm
maybe other than, like, ice cream, but, like, I liked, ironically, like...
As your friend, I'm happy that you're having a good time, too.
Thank you.
Like, honestly.
I am happy for your happiness as well. Merry Christmas.
Let's where we're stopped. Let's pivot. I don't know if I'm having a good time with...
Oh, Doug, did you lose power?
I did for a second. I'm back.
Do you want to take a quick break?
Computer, it all reset. I'm back. It saved itself. Hello?
We're back.
Hello, yeah.
Are we
You're
back?
still on.
You're still here?
I'm back. Yo, I had a minor power outage, but it redid itself instantly, I guess.
We never lost you.
You were still on video.
Hey, we're good. We're good. Wow, that was scary. My power went out for 1 second.
That was a little scary, yeah.
Okay, I don't think I even need to cut that out of the show.
That was the Blackpink haters getting to me. I made fun of them and the AI slop, and then they doxed me, dude.
That Blackpink snark got to you.
All right, let's go to the next song. Hey, we got Twice. This is 4. They are from JYP. Last 3 songs: One Spark, Set Me Free, Talk That Talk.
Strategy
I should not go first with this one. I should not. Anita, you're like, this is for. Is this song for you? Did they write this one for you?
Maybe. I was enjoying this. I think this. This wasn't listed in the last couple songs, but Strategy, I think, is also one of the more recent ones that they had not too long ago. And this feels like a continuation of that. So it's an all English track. It has this more, I don't know. I'm bad with the genre naming, but this feels a little more like late 2005. And I think it worked. It worked for them. I liked how the lines were distributed between the members. I think the section, like everybody had their section, and it made sense. I would say that. And it was fun. The one thing, and it's a big thing, is that this song is criminally short. It is it's so short. And you know what made me more frustrated is the fact that I saw that there was an extended version of this on YouTube, and I was like, let's hear that. That's what I want. It's an extra 10 seconds, basically.
What?
And yeah, that's what it is. And it's a very, like, it's a more of an instrumental part. It's not even like an additional verse or anything. So I'm just, I don't know. I know the trend is to make things shorter, more catchy. I don't know, condense it a bit. I just thought this one really needed a little bit more because I was enjoying it. I thought we could have done a little bridge. I don't know. I was very disappointed to see that even the extended version was not that long. But for what it's worth, I think I still had a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be talking points for how rushed this feels today. It feels rushed. It feels underdeveloped pacing wise. We were missing a third. I don't mind the lack of a bridge between the verse and the chorus. That's fine. We're missing a complete third act of the song. We're missing a build out of the song. We're missing a build in. Like, this is. Feels like we got rid of some critical components and instead tried to maintain parts of a functioning K-pop song. And it really feels like we skipped out a whole third of the. It's just, I don't know, man. It just feels underdeveloped. Other than that, though, like I'm with you. Like, I don't have any major complaints. I love what I got. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I'm not the lady who didn't get hyped enough, but I'm a dude who didn't get hyped enough. I'm still having fun. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. I'm definitely with you. I feel like this is Twice's new direction that they're kind of latching onto after being kind of. There hasn't been a strong direction ever since like Scientists, I want to say. And it's been a mix of the things here and there. Like Talk That Talk I'm looking at right now. And if that felt like it was trying to just do a classic Twice song with like a more mature visual, and like Moonlight Sunrise was nice. Set Me Free was nice. I don't know. It really feels like Twice has been kind of directionlessly trying to venture into the Western market. But here, they figured out what kind of works for Twice's members mostly, and figured out a sound that works, and figured out a market that works. And now you have the situation where, like, for example, Geo, who was ironically some of the most unpopular member at her debut, and I remember this because I was a Geo stan. You flip to it now, where like Geo is one of the most popular members of the group because of the support she gets from the Western audience, and now you have this whole first part of the second verse dedicated to her doing her thing, and it works so well. It's
the part,
right.
Yeah.
It's great build out of the chorus, and then, you know, her little thing, she sounds great. Obviously I'm biased there because like what I just mentioned. I think most of the members sound great. Like Sana sounds great. Jonghyun, again, she's this latter part of the Twice discography. I think Jonghyun's been the better lead vocal, not better, but like more suited lead vocal that fits this kind of sound. Nayeon does what she does too. Chaeyoung, I think, was also on my list of members who sound like fantastic. Really excited for whatever they do with her solo stuff. But I'm glad they picked up on this Miami-based thing. I'm glad they picked up on like a pop alternative R&B sound because it works. It's we K-pop had a pretty extended, I want to say 6-7 years of doing Girl Crush and like variants of Girl Crush. And while I think the message is important, at the same time, like we were trying to figure out, okay, where to next. And I feel like this is a great way to incorporate Western pop trends, maintain that empowerment message. I mean, you know, overall, like, fuck it, I'm having fun. I don't know why Doug gave you the mic first, but like,
think it's aight. I don't know.
Oh.
Dang, no.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's
What's
fun.
not working for you though?
How about the chorus? Did you like the chorus?
Okay, I normally don't like chanty choruses. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, this chorus was great. It felt very like, it felt like it was a power call to like, this is for, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is, it's a chant. It's a call for, arms, you know, like, yeah, everybody, come on. Woo!
I guess I'll put it this way. It's like,
Yeah.
I love the messaging. It just, to me, the presentation felt maybe 1% pandery. You know what I mean? It's like, I thought it was a little on the nose, to be honest. I like what they're doing. I thought it sounded okay. I just thought that the energy of the song it's kind of bottled, to be fair, right? I don't think it's like an explosive song by any means. It's not meant to be, though. It's just like, I can't just, I see 2 minutes, 14 seconds, and I'm like, God damn it. You know, like, and I think for me, they just have an uphill climb the second I see the runtime that short. You know?
The thing is, like, I think 2-minute songs can work.
Okay.
Is that a hot take? I don't know. Like,
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It can work.
and like,
I think sometimes it doesn't.
well, okay,
Most
Anita,
of the time for me.
we both like Pink Pantheress.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Most of her songs are sub 3 minutes, and they work.
They do work.
They work.
Yeah.
Pacing is great on those songs. This one feels rushed, you know? It really feels like we tried to make a 3-minute 30 song. They took a 3-minute 30 song and cut parts out of it so that it's 2 minutes and whatever seconds, instead of building a song that's 2 minutes 10 seconds or whatever. And it's coming at a detriment. It just feels underdeveloped, and the fact that it's to Doug's point, it does feel a little more one-noted, but that works to its advantage. Like if it had a proper explosive chorus and whatnot, dude, we're not recovering. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So like,
so short.
Right. So like, I do see evidence that they thought about it and tried to make it work. It's just we need a little.
We need a little more components. I thought.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to crocheting. I like the crochet outfits. Shout out to cargo pants. They've never looked better. You know. Hey,
I love the outfits. The styling,
it's pretty fun. The styling was good. It was a fun song.
I also shout out also to the music video because they did have some fun moments where they like do like they mess up like right. There's some parts where like
on
something
purpose,
comes in front of the camera. Right.
Yeah.
I know. At first I was like, oh, it's like a mistake, and then it's like, oh no, it's on purpose. I thought it was fun. I like that they had unserious moments there too.
I mean, if I think about what drove Twice in the beginning, it was all of that. Like they built a character around we're real, like we're relatable. We fuck up. You know what I mean? Like those moments where like near the end of the video where like Momo's like dead in the eyes and she's like tired and looking off into the distance. Like, yeah, we've seen that in V-Lives. You know what I mean? So like, it feels like this is what we're in the 10th year.
10. Yep.
10.
Wow.
Yeah. Uahage came out October 2015. So this is the 10th year of Twice. And it really feels like Twice is still aware of what they're really good at, what really made them popular. Now, but also additionally, it really feels like Twice understood the homework and assignment of, okay, we want to target the Western audience. How do we do that? What's working? We figured that out. Fourth full-length album. This is what we're doing. And it doesn't feel overplayed yet because this is, you know, a fairly recent transition for these kids. And if you go back just a couple tracks, I don't know. It felt like we were missing a bit of a direction and we were just trying things here and there. I'm not gonna lie. Like I Got You was nice. One Spark was nice, but like this was no means the most memorable stuff I heard that year.
Hey, shout out to Twice. We got 500K sales of this. They've sold about 14 million albums since their debut. They're doing great. Everything's running well. We're in 10 year. How could you complain at this point on the business side? Also, I want to give a shout out to Super Junior. They come back. It's their 25th anniversary or something.
Yeah.
Or 20th or something. I don't know. 20th. I think it's 20th anniversary. 20th. They sold 300K still of their album. That's ridiculous, dude. That's ridiculous.
They're elves. They don't age. They're elves.
Yeah.
They got money. They're adults with money and children, right?
They truly are.
They truly are.
No, that is something that happens.
Hey, and their husbands are now funding, or their husbands might be also pitching to get these albums, or they got their own money. They got money now. They're old enough. They got adult money.
I was watching the Super Junior members talk about like their like fan meets and fan calls, and they'd be like moms would be showing up with their kids and they would be like, hey, can you say hi to my child and tell him to do well on his homework and assignments? Like
that's funny. All right. Other songs released this week. Eyelid, Jealous. It's a B-side. People like that song a lot. But Super Junior, Express Mode, NCT Dream, BTTF, which was their pre-release. Le Seraphim, Kawaii, produced by Jen Hoshino, which is an OST for My Melody and Kurumi. We have Close Your Eyes, Snowy Summer, GOT7 Youngjae, Escape to Me, Now's Everglow, Ace, Yuchan solo debut with Champagne Poppin', AT's In Your Fantasy, Joyuri Farewell for Now, NCT Dream Chiller, which was the title track, and then Chanyeok from Akdong released 2 music videos, Turn Up and Vivid La La Love. So those are all the other songs released this week. That Eyelid song's kind of fun. Ace Yuchan, they had to delete one of the teaser photos, or they had to apologize for it because he wore an American flag like a do-rag in one of the photos. It was kind of weird look. That happened to that one. Yeah. So those are the other songs this week. I would also give a shout out. Someone came onto our server who hasn't posted a message in like 2.5 years. They dropped zeros for Super Junior and NCT Dream, and then they dipped with no explanation. So I just want to give a shout out to that person. I don't know. They just were not a fan of those songs. It was like, hey, long time no see. They didn't even say one word. Popped in, dropped some zeros, and left. Shout out to them.
Damn.
Hey, Let's move on to SojuScore. Last week, episode 334, we had Baby Monster Hot Sauce with a 4.78. Does anyone have a revised take on that song, or is it still meh?
I think I still feel the same. Yeah.
Seems like it's meh. We had Car Touch with 6.12, and we had So Me Extra with a 6.47. This week we got 3 songs: VIVIZ, La La Love Me, Blackpink Jump, Twice, This Is For. Let me get the spreadsheet up real quick. Hey, before we start this, I want to show you that Blackpink distribution I mentioned. So if you look at this chart, I believe this was for Blackpink Pink Venom. What I call the Blackpink distribution is, if you look, we had a lot of people put a 1, which was the lowest score possible. We had a lot of people give it a 10, which was the highest score possible. And then we have a normal distribution about the actual feelings of this song.
In the middle.
Damn.
This is what I call the Blackpink K-pop distribution. And this is over 750 votes. So there's a lot of data here. Yeah, just want to point that out. Let's actually score some songs now. The first song we have is VIVIZ, La La Love Me. I'm giving a big score, guys.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Wow, okay.
Giving a big
Go
score.
ahead.
I like this song. Getting
How big though? How big is
an ocho.
it? Okay.
Whoa.
I thought this was a great song. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was an exceptional one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Wow.
I think it was solid. I think it was a good fit for them. It made sense as like the sound that they would gravitate to, and the chorus is pretty catchy. I think there was, as we mentioned, there could have been a little oomph. So I give it a 6. So
This is a
still
6.
good
If I've ever heard a 6 before, this is a 6 for Anita. Like, I could tell right off the bat.
Yeah. Doug, do you want to guess my score too?
It's a 6.
It's a 6.
Yeah, I get it, guys. Just know SojuTalk Nation and Gochu Gang like the song more than you two did. 7.12.
Wow.
Nice.
Wait. Okay. So.
And as a result, it receives a 6.78. Honestly, probably fair. All right, next one. We got Blackpink Jump. If I could give a 7.5, I would, but I can't. I'm in between.
Oh.
Same.
So which way would you go?
I leaned one way. I give it a 7. I think
Okay.
I would recommend, but I don't think it's. I think if we had like a EDM party at the end, like it just got like we're like Matrix when we're having the party in the cave level party, or Blade, the intro of the Blade movie when we're at the vampire party, bro. This would have gotten an 8, but we didn't. So I'm giving it a 7.
We didn't. Yeah, I guess I have some similar feelings where I wish we would have committed a different way maybe to that techno vibe that they went for in the chorus. So I gave it a 6. Another 6 for me.
Bro, if we had like a Yosuke Yukimatsu feature on this track, Anita, at the end, if he had broke it down, this would have been a 9 straight up.
Oh.
Who's a Yosuke? What?
He's if you ever look him up, he's the Japanese guy with no hair who's a DJ who had like brain cancer, but then he got over it and now he's a S tier DJ.
Wow.
And he's a monster.
I mean,
Yeah.
good on him.
His Boiler Room set has 11 million views.
Damn.
You got to check it out. It's like the best one. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about giving Blackpink the score. This just feels weird. I went back.
Too positive for you?
Yeah, like
Positive. It's too positive.
This has never happened. Seriously, like I remember talking about Blackpink on one of our episodes, like early on, season 1-ish, and I was like, "Oh, this is bad because of this, that."
This is growth.
And like
Fine.
every comment has been the same ever since then. And this is the first time where I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is worth Hall of Spice.
Whoa.
8. Damn.
Oh.
Damn. So just like they should go to gang also voted, they gave it a 6.39. As a result,
Okay.
it gets 6.85. Let's do
That's
some.
pretty
If I had
good.
leaned one way, no, it wouldn't have made a difference.
Nah.
All right, 6.85 solid score for Blackpink Jump. And finally, we got Twice with This Is For. Y'all might not be. I give it a 6. I give it a 6. I thought it was good, but not
That's a
great.
Fair score.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this, despite the fact that they made it so short. Despite the fact that it could have been a little more. Yeah, I've been going back to it. I like the live stages. The styling is really good. I gave it a 7.
7. I mean, I thought you would have given this like an 8. Honestly.
It's if we had a little 30 more seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. If you I don't know, maybe someone needs to make like a 4-minute version of this track.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
A little remix.
I have a 6. I took a point off because of how rushed this feels.
Can we get like 4-minute versions of both this Blackpink and this Twice join, and we go give them higher scores?
Yeah.
Hey, SojuTalk Goju Gang gave it a 6.40, and as a result, it gets a 6.35. I think that feels a little low. It is what it is. Finally, let me just go through all of it. VIVIZ La La Me 6.78. Blackpink Jump 6.85. Twice This Is For 6.35. Yeah. We're at show winners. Anita, hit us with them.
Yes. First up, we have aespa with Dirty Work. They won an Inkigayo, Show Music Core, and then Inkigayo once more. So a total of 3 wins for that one. And then this next one, I might need a little help pronouncing the name.
I finally looked it up because I've been just calling them the literal name. It's Ahop, like the number 9.
Ahop. Okay, Ahop with Rendezvous.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rendezvous. They won on the show championing Music Bank, which was their first win ever. Yeah, we didn't cover this song. I'm not too familiar with this.
So this is one of those groups that's doing really well on a lot of like metrics, but it doesn't. I don't know where it's coming from. I do know where it's coming from. So they're a boy group. They were formed on SBS's Universe League. They're new and so they have some like inherent public popularity because it was on SBS, right?
TV show.
So people do know who they are. Their debut album sold like 400K out of nowhere.
I'm gonna have to check this one out.
So people are into this group. We gotta. By the time they come back again, we're gonna dive in. We're gonna figure things out with this group because they're doing way better than expectations. Also, aespa Dirty Work's interesting. It has 3 wins. This Ahop group and then All Day Project are poaching a lot of their wins right now.
Damn.
It's kind of interesting what you would think are aespa wins. If those 2 groups didn't get wins, this Dirty Work would have like 6, 7, maybe 8 right now.
Oh, yeah.
So,
it is worth noting that Dirty Work has been received a little more weak, less positively compared to the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on iChart. Dirty Work's at 5. It is charting in the top 10 pretty much everywhere. But, Woods is Drowning still beating it. Soju Boy Soda Pop's in 3rd. All Day Project Famous is in 2. Golden's in 1st right now, guys. And we'll mention that in the news section. So let's get over there. Hey, that ends part 1. So just like episode 335, we'll be back with the news and events. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we are back at it, part 2. So just like episode 335, we're going to talk about some news and events from the past week. First one, we got some more accolades for the K-pop demon hunters. People are hey guys, the normies have gotten into this shit now, dude. I just wanted to alert you. Everyone else is into this. Hey, songs from K-pop demon hunters occupy the top 2 spots on US Spotify chart. So Huntrix have now beaten Soju Boys. Golden is 1st. Your Idol is 2. So Huntrix is back in 1st place.
Artist of the Year is back, guys. Artist of the Year.
So that's the first. That means
they're gonna win the Idol Awards.
People are excited. Number 2. So K-pop demon hunters debuted like 5 songs on the Billboard Hot 100, but that was last week. There's probably more songs now. This was last week, so like a week ago this happened. And in fact, today it dropped the Hot 100. Huntrix is the highest charting song by a K-pop girl group on Billboard Hot 100 history, surpassing Blackpink's Ice Cream, which got 13th. Huntrix Golden is 6th on the Billboard Hot 100 right now.
Whoa.
Again, artist of the year.
So look at this list. Alex Warren, Drake, Morgan Wallen, Shabuzi, Huntrix is above Kendrick Lamar, is above Lady Gaga.
Wait,
yeah.
Drake is second? My God. Oh, wow. Okay.
Drake and his new fake abs is in second place. Yes. This is crazy,
That's
right?
crazy.
We're in
a lot
crazy
bigger
we're
than
in
I
crazy
thought.
territory.
Yeah.
Sony, Netflix, whoever's running this shit's gotta be like, we need more of this now, please.
Follow up.
Whatever this is.
So, when is
yeah.
Huntrix doing a comeback? You know, like,
Yeah, that's the big question.
I'm waiting for their full length release. What's going on here?
It's absolutely crazy. Also, like, EJ's the one who gets credited with these songs on Spotify, I believe. She has 20 million monthly listeners now.
Whoa.
We need an album from her too. All of a sudden, we need one. Where is it?
Yeah.
Hopefully she has some songs on her hard drive and stores. This is like Mine is the title of the folder, right? Hopefully she has one of those where we can go get them somewhat soon. Yeah. Additionally, on the K-pop side, Korean side, Perfect All Kill Golden.
Oh.
Yeah,
There you
legit
go.
Perfect All Kill.
Artist
Literally
of the
number one
year,
in
guys.
everything.
Artist of the year, right here.
This is ridiculous at this point, right?
They're gonna win the Idol Awards.
So considering this song is like number 6 on Billboard 100, and I think 2 or 3 of the songs above it are from the same artist, Morgan Wallen, who I believe is a country singer. This is like a top 5 song in the US right now, right? It's kind of ridiculous where we are with this. Everyone's aware of this now. Everyone.
It was a big hit.
Wild.
Well, I guess K-pop is mainstream now. We're gonna change the podcast. We're gonna do something else.
So this is the good side of K-pop. Let's get to the bad side. Let's go, guys. First thing.
End the show.
The financial authorities have decided to file a criminal complaint against Bang PD, chairman of the Entertainment Hive, on charges of stock market fraud. Additionally, Hive then released a statement that they're going to cooperate with the investigation. So it's gonna happen. But I have more Hive news. Some of it's good, some of it's meh. Additionally, this one was a bit of a controversy, but I think people are digging into this a little. So they were apparently, Hive canceled the hiring of one of the former First Lady's aides amidst the investigation. So people are trying to tie Hype to the former president, the guy who got taken out. And so now everything that was related to them is now lava, so cannot touch, you know? And people have said that Hype was friendly with the former president, so they're trying to disassociate that.
I mean, you know, you guys saw all these CEOs hanging out at the inauguration for Trump. Like, I don't think it's the craziest connection in the world. Like, let's be honest.
So that's the weird news. Next thing. So the following K-pop idols were invited to become members of the Recording Academy that runs the Grammys. The Seraphim's Yujin, and Hypen's Jongwon, 17, Vernon, 17 Uzi, TXT's Yeonjun, Zico, and I think Cat's Eye as well was on that. I saw it on a different thing.
Wow.
So people were like, where's BTS? Guys, I got you. BTS was invited in 2019, guys. It's been 6 years, guys.
Invite them again.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, guys, come on. Like, let's not get angry over something that doesn't exist. I saw something written by... So I found this thing. It's written by an employee of Hybe. Basically, what it says to me is that Hybe has a strategic relationship with the Recording Academy. Therefore, a lot of Hybe artists are getting invited. Because the Recording Academy in the US industry kind of sees Hybe as the main gateway into K-pop. So that does make sense on a business sense right now, right? So I see why it's occurring mostly to Hybe. But people are calling it payola, that the Hybe is bribing and stuff. I think that's a little bit far, personally. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Any thoughts?
The American media industry, it runs on connections. This is a connection. Like, this is what it is. It is.
Next
I mean,
one.
like, yeah, it's still an honor to be invited, you know? Like,
Yeah.
So Big Hit confirmed they're debuting their new boy group August 18th, guys.
Oh, it's coming up.
1 month away. The group is composed of Martin, James, Juhoon, Sunghyun and Kunho.
Ooh.
Martin and James.
You know, my
Martin
favorite
and James.
soccer player is named Martin, so I'm excited.
Martin Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard, Martin Zubimendi.
Have you guys gotten Gyökeres yet? That's about to happen, right?
The Here We Go is going to happen soon.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Hey, big hit new boy group. So this is in the line. This is big hit proper. So we're going the lineages BTS into TXT into this new group, which is going to happen. So it's a direct line group. Exciting. I got some more interesting stuff. So, Hybe Latin America made moves this week, Anita. If you were curious, there's they have a new reality series called Santos Bravos.
That was what?
Yeah, as the title of reality series and music group meet the all-male cast of hopefuls. These are the boys who are going to be in this reality show for Hybe Latin America.
That's the name. Santos
Yeah.
Bravos.
We're gonna form a group, but also Hybe Latin America signed Daddy Yankee.
What?
What?
Gasolina. Yo.
What?
What?
That's
Look
an
at this
interesting
photo.
move.
Look at this photo.
That.
What? I
Wow.
thought he had his own label.
Hey, but I don't know how he's affiliated, but he's signed with Hybe Latin America now.
You can
He's
still
been
sign.
under. I mean, this is not. I maybe not as relevant, but he has had like a very public divorce and like a whole legal issue with his ex-wife and stuff. So I don't know. That's interesting that he's signing right now.
on NamuWiki, which I don't think might not be the most accurate. It says his label it says he's signed under Zarpazo Entertainment at the moment,
Zarpazo.
which is also known as Exile Music, which is a part of Hybe Latin America. There you go.
What? That's wow. I did not know this.
You know what was the one bad thing? People in all of these news articles said Daddy Yankee of Despacito fame. And I was like, bro, he's done way more than just Despacito, you know? I feel like that's underselling the man. But hey, it happened. Look, this is a ridiculous photo. But we got it. We still in Hybe news. So Woozi and Hoshi joining the military September 15th and 16th respectively. Good luck to them. Next thing, we do have 17 more news. So S-Scoops and Mingyu Mingyu are going to debut as another subunit. So people think now, if you join a subunit, it means you're going to the military right after. That's what people think. But if we remember, S-Scoops does not have to go to the military. He got exempted because he tore his ACL last year. So he does not have to go. Which was controversial at the time, but it is what it is. So that is the next subunit that is going to happen there. And okay, that is all the Hybe stuff. I have one more controversy we got to get into real quick. So this happened.
Yeah.
So Triple S Jinyu kind of okay. I'm gonna say that I don't want to discuss this too much. It's a awfully hot coffee pot. But let's get into this. So on their fan platform where you could type to the fans or whatever, she kind of no one really demanded she do this, but she essentially reiterated the One China statement that Macau, Taiwan, and Hong Kong are part of China. And people are like, what? And then she doubled down in saying, if you are trying to tell me what to do and you don't like what I'm saying, unsubscribe from my fan chat. Yeah. That's literally what happened.
Basically what happened. Yeah.
No, it's literally what happened. Like, if you want to check out the sources, it's all there. That's literally what she stated.
不同意，不同意的别来，Okay, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with the statement, it's a very strong statement. And K-pop, we've never had a person within K-pop of this this height say something this strong and politically. It's just politically we don't do this kind of thing.
No.
Something you don't
I'm
wanna touch.
not saying there's been other Chinese idols who have said stuff like this.
You are saying other people have said this? What?
Yeah, I'll type you a name who's definitely done this before.
Okay. We can argue about that person off cam. But I'm gonna say actively as a K-pop idol, this has been the first person who's been this vocal.
Okay, that's a better way to put it. That's a better way to put it. Okay. Other people have like shared posts or like celebrated things, but I don't think it's been this explicit.
At the end of the day, the way I view my world is like I might agree with my friends I might disagree with my friends politically, but like I still try to make it an acceptable space for these folks. And I don't know, this feels a little weird where like unsubscribe from me if you disagree. That's a little strong.
My last comment is it's kind of awkward considering there's a Taiwanese member of this group as well, right? So that's yeah.
I'm not gonna
I don't know how that's going, but Nien is also from Taiwan's. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Let's keep going. I don't want to touch this anymore. Next one, good news. All of the ATEEZ members have renewed their contracts for another 7 years. So if you're an ATEEZ fan, this covers you through the military, I believe.
Nice.
Wow.
Damn.
So they've upfront renewed everyone for 7 years. So this is through their military. So that's great. You're an ATEEZ. And you know, they're like the foundation that has built this company up, KQ. So it's probably mutual there that everyone's happy. They're doing extremely well for a small company. Next thing, Mod House 24 member boy group.
All right.
How did I pronounce this?
Identity.
Identity. There it is. They unveil 8 members to debut as the first unit. Uneverment, I think is what it's called. But hey, we're starting to get dudes. It's gonna be 24 dudes, 24 girl group, and we got Artemis. This company went from like nothing to like 50 idols in about 4 years. It's kind of insane, but they're somehow gonna manage this. If you want to see crazy, go watch the Triple S manager show that they were on, where they showed all the dorms and how they live. It's insanity. I don't know how you could do that, but they're doing it. I think it's they're living 8, 8, and 9 because the manager lives with one of them too. They're going 25 people deep.
Identity already has like unit names out already for these kids and like who's like in these units. There's a unit called You Never Met. There's another unit called Yes We Are, and then there's another unit called It's Not Over. So I don't know. I like these names.
That's kind of aggressive. It's kind of Yes We Are.
Yes We Are.
Over.
안녕하세요. Yes We Are.입니다.
That's like possessive in a relationship, but it also kind of feels like in the military, I can do it, you know? Like, I can do. Yeah. Next one. So Say My Name. That is the group with Hatomi in it under Jejung's company. They added another member randomly. We got 8 kids in this group now. Just added a girl into that group, so now you got 8 members. If you're into that.
I mean, it's transfer season. That's what it is.
Hey, they got that NIL transfer money, right? NIL transfer. Next thing. Okay, we do have Vicha news. It's not good. So Kaylee has left Vicha and JYP Entertainment. Yeah.
Is this the second member to have left?
So KG's gone. They're still doing the lawsuit, and then Kaylee's left, and then JYP confirmed it as well. So she's officially left Vita.
Well, I don't know if you have more news on this, and it's unfortunate that Kaylee left. But JYP, people noticed that JYP filed a new trademark this week. And people have been guessing that maybe Vicha's gonna reboot with a new identity.
Rebrand?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens. But that feels sensible to me at this moment if you want to keep going with the 4 kids.
They're gonna debut Dog Paw. We're good, guys.
What?
Hey,
the fuck is Dog Paw?
I made up a new name. It's similar to Cat's Eye. Dog Paw. All I'm saying is if you're a Vicha fan and you see how successful Cat's Eye is right now, you'd be like, that should have been us. That should have been me. Yeah. It's rough out here. Next thing. So, do we call him Zunghan or Sunghan? Let's call him Zunghan. Has announced his debut July 31st. It's happening, guys. This whole saga with Sunghan and Rise and SM.
Oh my god.
Once he debuts, it's officially over, all this stuff. It's gonna happen July 31st, soloist. He's in the company, gonna be a soloist. Let's see how successful he is.
Best of luck. Yeah.
Best of luck.
Next thing we got a TXT tour in the United States. That one's happening. We have a Rise tour in North America. That's happening.
Wow.
We have a Cat's Eye tour in mostly North America. That's also happening. So this Cat's Eye one, the wildest part about this is this got dropped on July 8th, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pre-sale Weavers happened on July 9th.
Oh my god.
Very fast.
And someone on our server, people were trying to get these tickets. There was like for the Newark one or New York one, there was 90K people waiting to get tickets.
Sorry, what? 90 what? 90K?
90K.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
When I tried to join the queue just to see, like 40 minutes later, it was still at like 25K the queue.
Oh my
crazy.
god. Wow. That's
So
crazy.
people are very excited for Cat's Eye. And also I saw people saying, number one, how did the fans have it? Like, people can't just be springing money out of nowhere to get these tickets one day later. People are like, number two, they got like 4 songs. We're gonna get a lot of covers and solo stages, I guess. That's the other thing people are saying.
I mean, they have 2 EPs. They're not. Nah, they have more than 4 songs. Nah.
And then finally, okay, so let's just get into it. Taeyo sentenced to 3 years and 6 months in prison.
Not enough.
He's arrested in the courtroom following the sentence. Korean legal system, everyone.
Bye, bitch.
Yeah. It's ridiculous how bad the legal system is at times. All right, let me get some details on the screen before I read off what's gonna happen. I'll put TXT's tour. Okay. The music next week, it's a weird thing. It's a lot of weird stuff. We have aespa and PUBG Battlegrounds Dark Art song. We have Onyu. He's releasing a song. Oh man, I updated this at some point and I forgot. Onyu has a song. Astro Sana, Doha, who I believe was the girl from the Produce 48 stuff. We have Hyorin.
Ooh.
We have 7 to 8 debut. Purple Kiss. We have Arc, Soju. We have Triple S is having a collab song. We have Wavy. We have Jackson. We have One Verse. We have TXT. We have Epics. We have Stacy, and we have Huta. A lot of stuff there, guys.
Exciting stuff.
There we go.
Exciting stuff. Well, that ends the regular show. We'll be back in a couple seconds with our top 10 K-pop songs of 2025 so far. 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everybody. We're gonna do today. Do you guys know it's already half of the year?
And change. We're like halfway through July, dude. It's changed a little.
All right. Well, halfway through the year means we gotta do halfway year check. We're gonna do top 10 songs of 2025 so far. Mid-year check, progress check. We're gonna talk about our top 10 favorite songs that we've covered on the show from episode 310 to episode 335. Yes, you're listening to episode 335. So anywhere in between that is fair game.
If you want to know what songs we covered in the YouTube description, there should be a SojuTalk summary. It highlights everything we've done on the podcast. Yes.
I think 2025 in general, before we dive in, has been like a year where like there hasn't been like crazy amazing release that everybody agrees on. Like there's been good releases, don't get me wrong, but like there hasn't been that one song of the year banger track, you know what I mean?
I agree. Normally around this point, there's about 2 to 3 songs that people are arguing is the song of the year so far. I don't think I've heard zero discussion of song of the year so far this year, which is kind of crazy.
I think a part of it is because within K-pop, we've been hearing a larger diversity of different sounds and trends. And I also feel like it's because we've been splitting off into like different niches within K-pop. Like we've had band music, we've had like classical funk K-pop, we've had like stuff that New Jeans was doing a couple years ago. We were doing that. There's a whole range of things now, you know? But I think for discussion, it's really fun.
Let's do it.
Here's what we're gonna do. We have our songs ordered alphabetically. We're gonna go through them. Doug ranked them. Anita and I didn't. So we don't have those. But you know, we're just gonna talk about our top 10s. Doug,
let me start with a song that I think the general public loves. It is my 4th highest song of the year of the first half of 2025.
Oh, okay.
It is Huntrix with Golden Warren. It is in the 4th slot.
Oh.
Ooh.
I have Huntrix with Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it's a banger of a song. Shout out to EJ. Shout out to everyone who worked on that song. It is an amazing song.
Damn.
Boom.
Does anyone else here have Huntrix? Because I have Huntrix.
I also have Huntrix.
Let's go.
There we go. Anita, which number is it for? Third spot. Oh, look at you using like the special cover art.
The special version. Wow.
Golden. I didn't even know this was a thing. Why is there?
I don't know where she got that, but hey, let's go.
Spotify. What are you talking about?
I took mine from Namu Wiki. That's right.
I do think this has been like, if we had to pick a contender for Song of the Year, this is it for me.
It's up there.
I was gonna say.
How often
numbers don't lie.
Last year, I believe there was no songs that all three of us had in the halfway point. I don't think there was any song like that.
Yeah.
All right. I announced a song. Anita announced another one.
I'll just go alphabetically from mine. So in the first slot, I have Artemis Icarus.
Damn. You know what? You know what, Anita?
Yeah. What?
So do I.
What?
So do I.
Y'all got
So
that?
do you.
Wow.
There you go.
I do not.
Damn, lame.
Okay. I was very vocal about this when we covered on the podcast, but this whole release was like a whole cinematic thing. It had like a 15-minute video. But the song itself I thought was really cool. I liked the vocals, the instrumental. It's working. I like the lore. I feel invested.
Like between NMIX and like Artemis, we've been having like progressive K-pop, if that's a word.
Ooh,
like
experimental type.
Yeah, no, like
almost?
stuff. Yeah, like we've had like crossover instrumentation and like stuff like builds that build throughout the entire song and like, you know, transitions that feel almost like a concerto. It's been really cool. Is that a hit,
Warren? Do you have an NMIX song? Should that be your next song? Would you have one?
We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh, shit.
But I mean, I love the melodies. I love the energy. I like Anita. I liked all the promos around the track as well. Like, which admittedly, I kind of got onto like after it was coming out.
Neither of you guys saw the full-length 15-minute video before we covered it on the podcast.
I have since watched it. It's interesting.
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what, Anita? I wrote in my comments for Icarus back in episode 331. I wrote, "This movie is pretty cool. Not gonna lie."
Not gonna lie.
Okay.
What do you have?
I kind of have to reveal my first one here.
Oh,
your first one?
Because we've ordered this alphabetically, and there's only one artist that goes before Artemis.
It's Dirty Work,
and it's aespa's Dirty Work.
Holy shit!
Wow.
I do not.
Wait, this checks out though. You really liked that.
That was nowhere near this list for me, man.
Really? Nobody else says Artemis?
Yeah,
Sorry,
I don't have
aespa?
it.
Okay.
No.
Wow.
No.
I know it's not aespa's best work. I definitely agree there. If anything, it's very far from their best work, and I understand where people are split a little bit, but I think it was doing something new for aespa really, really well. It's not perfect by any means, but the stuff that was done really well, the production, Winter's vocals, I think was having a great time where like I am willing to overlook. Not like I'm not in it, girl. Mafia ties going back to the old. I'm willing to overlook that because of how good the production is. You know what I mean? Like,
I didn't think it was bad either. I think yeah.
I can't get over it, man.
It wasn't it for me though.
And I'm a big aespa fan too. Damn.
Shame. I listen to it one more time. Just.
How about for this next round? Let's pick a song we guarantee no one else has. Let's do that.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have one that I have one.
Sure I don't. I have two actually. I'm gonna pick one of them though.
Okay.
None of you have Le Seraphim's "Hot." That's my seventh song.
Oh shit!
You're right.
In the seventh
You're right.
slot.
I
don't know.
You know, we're all over the "Come Over" song, right? The "Come Over," that one, the retro one.
That was good. Yeah.
I don't know if it's because I saw it in a million like TikToks or YouTube shorts. But I think I've listened to this song might have been the most out of all of these songs in as a whole. I don't know why. I've listened to the song so much that I find it decent, but I have it in my 10th slot, like 10th overall, so it barely made my list. I feel like I need to give it some credit because it's probably my most listened to out of the 10 songs I'm going to have on this list.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were right.
I want to comment on "Hot," but I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Exactly. Okay, Anita.
It's a slow one.
pick a song that you sure we do not have.
Okay, I'm 100% sure you guys don't have this. In my number 6 spot, I have Kiki's BTG. Been That Girl.
Anita, that was in my short list. It was top like 15.
Was it? Oh, yeah. I wasn't sure if anyone.
Oh wait, no, not Be That Girl. No, I had the Horse Girl song. No,
No, I had BTG.
Wait,
Been
really?
That Girl.
I had debut song at some point on my top 10 list.
so we all had a Kiki song. All three different. I had I Do Me. Anita had Been That Girl. Warren had the birthday debut song. We all in consideration. We had a good year then.
This one did make my list. I remember that I wasn't there when you guys covered it. I think I was out of town or something, and I wasn't there for the recording. But I did get to listen to it, and I regret the score that I gave it at the time. I think I gave it a 6.
Damn.
If I recall. But it really grew on me, and it's up there now. I don't know. I really like how the instrumental, how the chorus flows. I was having a good time. So BTG.
I for my notes in my personal notes, I wrote, "Why is the rap actually kind of decent?" Question mark.
Right? It's not bad.
Question mark.
Why is the rap good?
All right, Warren, pick a song that you think the two of us do not have that's in your top 10 of the 2025 so far.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna go with my number 7 slot. This is a personal favorite. I thought the lyrics were really good, and this has been a long time coming. As someone who has been a fan of his rap for a while, I have Mark's 1999.
Oh my God! Hell no, dude.
What? Really?
It's a fun one.
It's good. Wait, why don't you like?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember you guys like this one though. I remember.
Yeah. Okay. I think I think the chorus is catchy, but it really felt like not only was it a great pop track, it was a great callback to his artistry so far. Like it felt like it was calling to who Mark has been these all entire years. He's debuted at this point 6 or so years ago, so he's got all this talent and skill under his belly. Not that he has one. So it's been so so far it's been great. And then he went on to do this whole like TikTok trend with the ballet thing, which was fucking stupid and
that
really
was really
funny.
fun. I thought that was fun.
No, I meant I meant stupid in a really I was having fun way. You know, so,
good. Yeah. Okay.
So I have Mark with his birth year, 1999.
Nice.
All right. What should I pick? I'm gonna pick a song that like. All right, we've done a little bit of the song so far. I'm gonna put in a song that people are probably gonna be like, is that even allowed if they don't listen to our show? Let me put one of those in here out of there. Okay. I got XG in the last spot. XG Is This Love? It is my 8th song in my top 10.
Wait,
So-
Is this love? Is this
You have this, Anita?
love?
I also have it.
Oh,
in
shit.
the 10th slot.
The 10th slot. Let's go. So you know how people were angry at us about our takes about In the Rain, right? And people were like, "You guys don't." No, bro. Is This Love is much better. That's my take, and I think it's
I
great.
enjoyed This Love more too. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really good song.
It's a solid XG song. I love me some XG. Is This Love? Great song. Boom. Warren, you do not.
I don't know. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. I stand by the 7 I gave it for episode 320. So
All right, Anita, pick a song.
pick a song.
Another one. Should I do a surprising one?
Sure. do
Sure.
that.
Okay, I think this is surprising because of recency. In the number 8 spot, I have Twice.
Oh,
This is 4.
already?
Wow, from today?
What?
Yeah, so we covered the song for this
Wow.
episode. I like it. I think I like this new direction from Twice coming off of Strategy, because I also really liked Strategy. That one grew on me a lot. So this one I think is also picking up for me. I really wish it was longer. Please, somebody make an extended version. Because I enjoyed it. I just wish it was more.
I heard you, Anita. I'm gonna turn on FL Studio right after this to make a 12-minute, 30-second version. The Symphony Edition.
I'm most curious about Warren's chart because I know Anita and I have some taste overlap. Warren, I'm always confused about. So what do we got, Warren? Pick one.
Huh. You know, Anita gave a track from today.
I did.
I will also give a track from today. I have Blackpink's Jump.
What?
You're right. I'm not that surprised, actually. I'm not surprised.
We've come a long way. All the blinks who fought with me in the comments 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I remember you guys.
Bro, that
You
was
see
the
me
song.
now?
That was the song that I kept saying I needed a game time decision if I was gonna put it in, and I didn't. But
Really?
hold on. It was.
Man.
I was literally considering dropping my last 2 songs for VVZ and Blackpink, but I thought the recency was too much, so I didn't.
Yeah, that's a little too strong.
Yeah, it was a little too strong.
I think Jump is proof that obviously these people are talented and they have a lot more to go
yeah,
as a
of course.
group. I know that there is a split opinion online about how this sounds and how, maybe this was rushed or this was underdeveloped. I don't know. I guess I just disagree. I just feel like kind of going back to what he said at the main portion of the episode, I think they're a little bit ahead of the trend curve at the moment, and we just don't know what's coming yet. I think
That'd be cool.
EDM and this kind of sound, techno, hardstyle, I think we're going to get more of it in K-pop. We'll see.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Hey, speaking of Blackpink, I got a song from a Blackpink person, but it's not the song you're thinking of. In my 8th slot, I have Lisa, Born Again featuring Doja Cat and Ray is my 5th favorite song of the first half of 2025. Hey,
That's
sexy
my
ladies, sexy song.
Wow.
Boom.
Oh.
Great song.
Wow.
I think this is a song that a lot of people forgot about that I thought was really fun and awesome, and it was great to see this collaboration of artists. Boom. I don't think either. You guys don't have this. There's no way.
I do not.
No, I don't either. I had a couple. I liked some of her tracks off the album, but all the songs I liked from this album was released last year, so I didn't want to put it in.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Anita, pick a song.
How about I do another Blackpink member in my number 4 spot?
It is what I
have
think it is.
Jenny's Like Jenny.
All right. Who else has Jenny like Jenny? I do. That's me. Doug, do you have like Jenny? Where's like Jenny for you? Which slot?
Go to slot 6.
Slot 6. All right.
There
Let's
you
go.
go.
There we
It's my
go.
number 1 song, by the way.
Number 1.
Okay.
It's my number 1 song of the first half of
Good song.
2025. It is the only song I gave a 9 to during the podcast so far this year.
I think like Jenny is song of the year for me.
It is
Yeah.
for me too.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know if it is for me, but it's up there.
It's crazy.
It's like the Jenny masterpiece song, dude. It's like everything you want a Jenny song to be. It is so good.
It also feels like it nails everything that K-pop is good at, but also makes it relatable to the West. It appeals to a lot of markets. It also showcases who Jenny is really, really well. It's also very, excuse my French, it's very bitchy in like all the right ways. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. It's good.
it's good.
Was that Anita's? That was Anita's pick, right? And now we got Warren.
Yep.
Which one do I go with? All right, why don't we go with YG label mate? Make some guesses, people. This one. It is.
No.
It is Too Bad by G-Dragon featuring Anderson .Paak.
Oh, wow.
Really? Okay.
Actually,
Really?
no, I shouldn't be surprised.
Nobody else?
You like the G-Dragon. I don't have it.
Oh wow. Okay.
No.
I guess I'm just biased. Maybe that's what it is. I okay. That beat.
It was in my top 15 though.
Is it?
Yeah.
That beat is just groovy as hell, man. That is some dirty ass beat. It's slightly lo-fi. It's very funky. It's groovy. GD surprisingly did fantastically on this beat. That was not a side of him that I was expecting at all. That post chorus is really amazing. Anderson still sounds great. He's that, he feels like the glue of the song that pulls GD in the direction where he needs to go. And the song structure flows a little more freely than other K-pop songs. And for what it's worth, that's what I liked about the song. It flows really well. It's paced in a way that, that ebbs and flows. It's not highly energetic. It's not like explosive as most K-pop songs go. but it's very groovy and it maintains that mood really, really well while engaging the audience. I thought it was great. This is how you make a song that's under 3 minutes, not cutting out random bits and parts for the fucking sake of it. Yeah.
Nice.
I got a song, guys.
Yeah, I got a song.
Another song.
Okay. Y'all don't have this one either. In my second slot, I have In Hypin' Bad Desire, With or Without You, as my 9th favorite song of 2025 so far.
That's
For me, this is the really sexy one, you know? Whether without you,
vibes.
Yeah, I'm really into that for In Hypin'. I think it's a real good building block on their vampire theme. I think it completely made sense. And you know, I don't have too many guy group songs on this list, but this is one of the ones that really stood out to me so far. That's it. That's all I got to say.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
On that note, I guess I don't think I have any guy groups.
Oh shit, Anita. Wow.
I don't know. Let's go to my number 2 spot. I don't know if anybody else has this one. I have Hearts to Heart Style.
You know what, Anita?
You know
I
what?
like your style. I have it as well.
There you go, Doug.
In my
third
slot,
There
it
you
is
go.
my 6th favorite song so far.
Oh man.
I liked it. It grew on me, honestly. I think it had a really nice, refreshing vibe.
It's so cute and fun.
It is. And some of those retro elements that I thought were really cool.
I like Hearts to Hearts.
Yeah, it was a nice vibe.
Warren, do you have it? No?
I don't, but it definitely grew on me. I was listening to it a lot. Not gonna lie.
Hey, shout out to Ju. I know I always just call her Novice, but shout out to her. Shout out to Ia. Shout out to Carmen. Shout out to everyone else in that group. They're doing a great job.
Speaking about girl groups, everyone loves this girl group, the funniest group alive. We have NMIX with Know About Me.
Nice. I
Anybody
also
else?
have it.
There you go.
I also
number
have
7
it.
spot.
Number 7
Me too.
spot.
Number 7. Oh no, me it's number 9 spot.
There you
Number
go.
9. There
But
you
it is
go.
my 7th favorite song of the first half of the year.
Why do
Nice.
people like this song?
Everything.
It sounds good. It sounds
Yeah.
good.
Everything is good. I like the choreo. Visually, the music video is also really cool. I like the underwater spaceship vibe they had going on. That was cool. Great vocals.
It's like a new. You think of NMIX, you think of like the trolley kids, but they do this song. You're like, I didn't know these kids had this in them. You know,
Yeah.
True.
this works.
I love the beat that's like very minimal when it needs to be, but like also very industrial when it needs to be. Like that pre-chorus where like Lily's like, "Would you die with me?" Like that. That's so
It's
good.
great.
I love the theming. I love the narrative. I really just feels like one of the best girl group tracks of the year. It's toned down. It's so refined. It's so clean. You know.
Clean, yes.
I'm excited for what they have next.
I only have my 2nd and 3rd favorite songs left. I'm gonna go with my 3rd.
Okay.
There's no way any of you have this song. It is CIX with Thunder. Is in my first slot.
Oh.
3rd favorite song of the year. So you remember last year I was the preacher for On and Off Monster. You remember?
Yeah.
I was like my favorite thing last year. It was in my top 3 consistently. This is that song, but in this year for me. I think it hits all of the
I remember
classic
this
boy
song.
group tropes from like Gen 2, Gen 3 that I liked. I think this song is doing that. Even though they lost Baekjin, I still think they're doing their thing. I think it's a great song. There's no way anyone else has that.
I like the
No
song though.
way.
No, yeah, I remember this one.
Yeah, I remember
was,
this. Yeah.
It's like a classic boy group song, and I think they do a great job.
Yeah. So nice, fun, lightweight disco pop. You know, fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Anita, you got 2 songs left as well.
Let's go with the number 5 spot. Also a kind of recent song. I have Tommy's Extra.
Really?
Whoa.
Wow.
I really like the sound up for her. I saw some of the live stages. It's very chill, but it works. I really like it. I think it's a good. It gives me some peace of mind knowing that she has content and it's this type of content.
Let's go,
I
Somi.
think it works.
Yeah.
I agree. It works so well. Please more songs. Please more
Please.
songs.
Please, everyone else at Black Label's doing so well. Come on, we could get Somi hyped up some more, please.
All right. I don't think anybody else has this song.
What could you have?
No, there's no way.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely don't have this song. FXG is the last track you guys have. I have Blue by Zero Base One.
Whoa!
If CIX is Doug's one boy group, Zero Base One is my one boy group.
Look at that. Look at you guys, boy groups.
Okay.
I don't know. This whole cycle felt really good. The one with Doctor and then Blue.
Doctor, yeah, they had a good run.
Yeah, no, it was a wildly trendy beat for some reason. The top line sounds great. There was a moment where I complained about the top line feeling a little detached near the end. I have no problem with it now. The sax sounds great. The members sound great. It's just like Doug mentioned with CIX. This is a really fun, good energy, good feels kind of track. That
just made like top 20 for me. This one did.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Good stuff.
All right, my final song.
My
second favorite track of 2025 so far. It is the most biased of picks, guys. It is I Live With Do The Dance is in second place for me.
That's a good one. Oh. I almost had that one in mind.
I love that song. I think it's great. We got Wonhee and she finally got her Labubu. No more Lafufu for her.
I saw
that's been a running trend in the fandom right now. I just love the overall beat of this song. I think it's so whimsical and fun. And I just love I just love the sound that Eyelid brings. They're just so whimsical. They're like fairies. It's a great time. Shout out to Eyelid. That is my second favorite song of 2025 so far. Boom.
Nice.
Okay, what does Anita have here? Let's
Anita, can I guess?
I can guess too. I can based on the lettering.
Guess.
Is it Dear by QWER?
No.
Oh.
This has to be Eunice Swiss.
Correct. Yes.
Oh shit. Same.
Really?
Yeah.
High five. Virtual high five.
Yeah.
Eunice Swiss got 11th for me. It was the
I thought you would definitely have it, Doug.
I have fatigue. That's my problem. I have fatigue of this. I listen to it too much.
Yeah, no, this song was really nice. I liked the very classic bubblegum K-pop vibe they brought. Yeah. Vocals are also really, really good. They're all really good vocalists.
Super underrated track.
Yes, definitely check it out if you haven't already. But yep, that's a good one.
It's just so catchy, you know?
I've heard people said we overreacted giving it Hall of Spice. I think it deserved it to be.
It was good.
Come talk to me.
It got them their first music show win.
Who are you? Come talk to me. This deserves Hall of Spice.
For me, CIX is the quintessential boy group sounding song. This is one of the quintessential bubblegum girl group sounds, right? That song.
Yes.
That's fair.
This hits all those points really well. Hey, those are our songs. We had more than ever a lot of decent overlap this year.
We had a lot of overlap.
I overlapped with Anita a lot, but then Warren's other songs overlapped with Anita a lot. So Anita wasn't the average of us, honestly.
That's how I always.
All right. You guys want to read your top 10s and call it a wrap?
Before we do that, what's everyone's top 3 tracks? Because me, it's like Jenny. I got Eyelid Do The Dance. I got CIX's Thunder. Those are my top 3. What do you guys got?
Ooh.
I could name a top 3. I don't have I have 1, 2, 3. But the ones I probably listened to the most were Hearts to Hearts Style.
Damn.
Kiki, BTG, and NMIXX Know About Me.
Okay, that would be wow. Those are interesting.
I think Like Jenny is first for me. Know About Me is second.
Wow.
Third. Golden.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
All right.
Well, I hope this was fun for everybody.
Gonna update these at the end of the year. We always do it. It's fun.
Yeah. We gotta.
We do this at the end of the year. Then things might change. Who knows? I might suddenly hate Too Bad. I might suddenly be like, oh, Blackpink bad all over again. So just
I'll
tune
put
in.
it this way: there's a lot of room at the top to knock some of these songs out, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with the rest of the year.
There's a lot of stuff coming out still for the rest of the year.
Also cases where you go back and you're like, oh, this why did I not put this on my top 10? You know, like,
For me, it was that Kai song, the way, that one. I love that song now, by the way.
why is it not in the top 10? Why is it not here?
I give it like a 5 or something when we actually talked about it. I don't know. Kai's too sexy, man. I don't know. It just crept up on me.
You just couldn't handle his energy.
One last point I want to say. For me, this was the hardest one of these to do so far. Normally, it's when we do this.
I agree.
Typically, I got like 7 songs right off the bat. I'm like, these have to be in it, and then I just think about the last 3 for a week. Bro, this took so long for me to do. It was such a pain.
It was hard because some of my maybe top 5 are actually B-sides, so we haven't even covered them. So they didn't qualify.
Hey, so let us know what your top 10 favorite songs of 2025 are so far in the YouTube comment section, in the SojuTalk channel, anywhere. Let us know. I'm curious to see what people think about the song so far this year.
Anita, if you want to ever talk about your favorite B-sides, maybe figure out a way to talk about that at some point, you know? Like, talk about our mid-year favorites that we have not talked about on the show so far.
Ooh.
Maybe?
That'd be something.
Is that something people are interested? Let us know.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, that ends SojuTalk episode 335. We'll see you guys next time, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. And here's an extra special shout out to all of our Fiesta Patreons on patreon.com. Bagel, Charles, Cotton Ball, Ellie, Gogu Mama, Honey Pools, Incoming Snail, Liam's Games and Toys, Natalie, NJ Parks, South Texas Once, Siu Sumi. And thank you for joining SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. Thank you, really.